to figure out what you're doing. So, but you should visually, like I said, if you're at 3 o'clock, if you're past 2 o'clock, something is wrong. That means you either have a bad microphone, and by the way, that's another thing. Sometimes you'll do all of that and say something is wrong. Yeah, your mic cable is wrong. You had it for a while, people step on it, people yank it. So the cable, don't mess with it, don't put tape, just change it. Because in the middle of a song, it will just go blank and then you have to hold it. I've sung like that at some important functions that are horrible. So mic 1 and 2, trim we've done. Same thing applies for music. Music, except the Bose has a different, an additional pretty advanced thing which is digital. We will get there first. Because let's say he brings his iPod, iPad, and you plug in with a little pin, you're plugging in, you give 90% volume from your phone and play a song which is nicely recorded, so you have normal volume. Same thing, go to the trim on 4 and 5, which is here, and again same issue. You will find, and this is one thing which the 12 o'clock doesn't always apply. Sometimes.
Mahesh, while you're at that, do you want to just pause and show that connector that I bought?
Yeah.
That you have.
But I think everybody has that.
Does everybody have this connector?
This is for the.
Mahesh is going to show now.
This is for the iPod.
Yeah.
1 pin on this side and 2 pins on this.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about that mono to mono connector that you had. I bought. Where you use the iPod for one interface, and then for the laptop use the USB 2 port.
Yeah.
So that
USB is different. That's what this thing. That's a USB printer cable. This one.
The digital one, right?
That 2 pin going into one, that gold
that's
pin.
this. Yeah.
That's that one. That's
the 2 monos.
No, but there was 1 pin that I should have. You have it.
No, but it's the same thing.
I borrowed it.
I know what you're saying. It's the same thing though. This goes into 2 and it becomes 1. No.
Okay, then why
it goes into 1?
Yeah. Where is that?
2.
Where is that connected?
It might be in here, but you can't get it. I'd much rather they get this.
Well, everybody has that. But I'm using that, and I'm using 3 for iPod and 4 for that. There is no confusion.
I see what
That
you're
freezing
saying.
does it. So
I see what you're saying.
I think everybody should have that.
But if they already have this,
But
I
it
wouldn't worry
freezes.
about it.
But you said that it doesn't give the same
Oh,
effect.
on 3. Okay.
Yeah,
क्या
on
बोल रहा है
3.
कि
वो
use a
निकालना तो
separate
निकालना.
channel. Separate channel. Okay.
Oh, right.
Because see,
Use a
sometimes
separate
the
channel
system
because it's 4 and 5.
freezes.
Yeah.
when
I'll
you
show
play
them.
the
I'll show
iPod
them.
on.
I'll show them.
Yeah. That's
So here.
that will be a good one.
I was on page 30.
So put it on very low volume. Okay. So I
Show
can
that.
show.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So he's playing a track.
I'm at 50%.
Okay. Wait. 50.
50%, yeah.
Now see, something is wrong with the volume. Everything is at 12 o'clock, right? It's not enough because if I start singing, check. You got it. So it's so off. Now if I start to go more,
अब तेरे बिन जी लेंगे हम.
his volume is too low from the phone.
Right.
Put it up.
So Mahesh, another thing about this iPhone, it's like
See that?
iPhone level has to be all the way up. On Android phones,
Yeah.
normally not.
Typically,
Okay, so give full volume, basically.
Yeah.
है ना? So now यहाँ पे, okay, so यहाँ 12 o'clock works fine.
Yeah.
See,
जी लेंगे हम सहर जिंदगी का पी लेंगे हम.
okay.
see everything is at 12 o'clock. So on the iPod also,
Right. And
it's
devices का
12.
change वो होता
12?
रहता है. थोड़ा सा
थोड़ा हाँ, but
Another thing about this iPhone,
next to the base.
you don't have the cable plugged in. You may be near the highest volume.
Yeah.
As soon as you plug in, that's a different volume.
It actually goes down.
Yes,
So you have to turn
yeah.
it up again.
yeah, because that is you're right, that's a earphone car, not your phone volume.
yeah.
So really again that's good actually because everything comes at 12. So everybody listening?
Check.
No, now see he played the track. on 12 o'clock it was good volume. Here also was 12. Now this is the biggest thing. Everybody says, oh, the track is too low, or the voice needs to raise the voice, right?
Yeah.
So then at that point, if this control, am I in the way?
Come this way.
Yeah. If your master is at 12, all you got to touch is where you're singing. You're singing on one, and here's the music. Okay? So you only touch this, and you balance it. Either you reduce your voice, or you increase the music.
So if you
And
change,
that
you
is
want-
90. Huh?
Okay. So if you change, you want to change both.
Yeah, you can change both
It's
too.
like gas and accelerator.
You got to change both too.
Balance your clutch and brake.
Yeah, depending.
I mean, if it's a noisy, drunken crowd, which normally it is, right? So you'll really need to push this as much as you can, so you're louder than all the people who have passed out. So, is that what your question was?
No, I thought you said something about balance. That's why I was
Correct.
asking.
So
if you increase one, do you have to go up on the other to balance it, or it's okay to just increase the music?
So,
You mean if
क्या
two
होता है?
people are singing?
Yeah.
So for example,
There's a duet. Yeah.
जैसे let's say you're playing from the Mac, right? Your typical volume is halfway down,
Yeah.
okay? But when I plug in my device,
Yeah.
typically I have to increase it to match that. So once you start doing, once I plug in and I start playing something, right? It will be low. अभी मेरी आवाज बहुत ज़्यादा है, right? So I'll have to basically balance using these two and increase it.
I think I know what you say. Sometimes when the music is very loud, you feel like, oh, I need my voice louder.
Right.
But actually it's the other way.
Other way
You
around.
want the music a little less.
Right.
Because if you're already at 12, then you know the minute you go louder, too loud, then all the feedback starts.
So, suppose the track is not a very good quality. So, it's a simple, you reduce the music so it becomes soft and you're balancing it out. Because then something in the music just sounds terrible.
Then sing a cappella.
So you can,
It's like that.
so you can,
What did he say, Mahesh?
Sing a cappella without the track.
No, but seriously,
No, but seriously, that's another thing.
But I think by and large, our tracks, when I say our, in general, everybody's track, they're pretty good. There could be
Yours
one or
are
two
good,
exceptions.
Pankaj's are good.
Yeah, no, one or two exceptions are there. But
No,
generally
there are
they're
actually
good.
the
Hiragana
exceptions.
is terrible.
Exceptions are getting bigger and bigger.
Really?
And we're going to have to change it from music evening to vocal evening, because nobody sees. No, if the music gets really bad, then there's no point calling it a music evening, right?
How do you, I mean, when a singer plays a track, I'm assuming the singer would like that track.
No, or they don't know better.
Huh?
They can't find a good track.
there's another thing about it also. On a system that's not good, you won't see as much difference in good and bad tracks. When you have a very hi-fi system,
Yeah, that's
then those differences
Yeah,
become even
That
more.
was point number 8, from compression to depression. That's what I wrote.
There's sometimes we get bad tracks, but by and large they're pretty good.
Yeah, but if we have a Vedagana or a YouTube track, ideally, I understand you don't want to use.
They're all over the place. There are some very good ones, yes.
Yes.
Some are very good.
Yes.
So, can we do anything on Bose to enhance
Good
the
question.
Actually, a good system, whether it's Bose or Mackie or any other good system, the worst that it shows, it actually magnifies the problems. It's like, and I give an example of taking a VHS tape and watching it on a large screen. You suddenly can't even know who's which gender, it's a man or a woman anymore. And that's seriously. I mean, it's just fuzzy and it gets bad. So the bigger it is, the worse it's going to look.
No, but
What
getting
can
a,
we do? Can we adjust something?
is there anything the system ToneMatch can do for a YouTube or a?
Yes.
That's garbage in, garbage out. If you're going to, okay, that's like saying if I sing completely out of tune, will I sound really good? No.
Yes,
No.
Then, but it's seriously.
They're not
What
that
if you
bad.
increase the what if you increase some volume or something that the track will not sound as compressed?
Okay, you can only do bass treble. If it's like dull, so if it's
What about the reverb, delay and all that stuff? You shouldn't do.
no, not on music, not on music.
No,
But
Manish, I remember when you. नहीं, music है पूछ रही हो. वो effects mute and nothing and just stay as is.
Because we don't want delay and all.
You don't want all that.
Yeah, we
Can you not specifically use FX mute? I mean, get a channel edit करके. Can you not edit just the music? Be able to edit the music that particular track. Suppose I have a lousy track.
You can actually only make it little brighter, little add bass to it, but it doesn't make the clarity better. No. So this is all it'll do. I'll play a track and I'll make it.
How do you do that? I've never done that.
See, let's say if a track sounds like this, you can just increase the treble, mid-range.
Before that, he went here.
Oh yeah.
He went here
Right.
and made this at ZQ.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry.
Okay, so he.
You got to do that again, Mahesh. You know that
Tell
again.
some basics about that.
Yes. The thing is we've all gone out of sequence, so now we're jumping, but that's fine. So this is a control knob, okay?
Okay, well,
Which is-
hold on, Mahesh, you're
yeah.
done with number 2, Cinderella effect? 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Mother-in-law is done.